Hi everybody, and welcome to another video. This is CraftyRia, and I appreciate you stopping by to check this out. Now normally I have been recycling Christmas cards that have been used, ones that I've received or my friends and family have received, and they've been signed on the inside, and I go ahead and take them apart and recycle them into new cards, and that is great fun, and I love to do that. But if you don't have any of those laying around and you want to kind of do a little something to your Christmas cards but not make them totally from scratch, here's a great idea for you. Let me adjust my light real quick. Okay, that's better. And so this is something that you can do. This is a box of store-bought cards left over from a couple years ago. I bought these when I was on a nursing contract away from home, and I needed some cards to send some thank you cards to people, and I wanted to send Christmas cards for that. I bought this box at Meijer. There were 40 cards in it, and it was $5, but I think it was on sale. I may have paid $3 for this box of cards, and I have quite a few left. They're really cute. I don't really want to cut them apart because they're an intact card and I don't need to redo the inside or anything. But I don't want to send them out by themselves because they're kind of plain. So there's 4 designs in here. There's this one, 'Tis the Season, and Happy Holidays, and Season's Greetings, and he's got a really cool backing on his. Now, if I was recycling this, I would use the back for something too. It's really cool. And then Believe, and I really like that because that's Santa's belt. So there's quite a few left in here. Of course, I have the envelopes. So I have some, and the insides, they have cute little sayings on them. And like I said, I don't want to waste all of this cardstock. I want to use them, but I want to give them a little bit more of a personal touch. So you can use any boxes of cards that you want and use what I'm doing here as an idea. I'm going to save this one for last because it might take the most time. So we'll start with this one here. And this is what I did to it. So we have before and after. Let me move some of this stuff out of my way. So what I'm using to do these cards, I have some glitter tape, some various stickers, and of course, the bling box. It wouldn't be my video if I didn't use the bling box. Okay. So for this card here, I used 3 of these stickers by Jolie's and stuck them on there. I have some of this green bling, and I just put it on his hat. And some of this bling from the Dollar Tree, and I just covered all of these white circles with this. So let's see what we can do and maybe make it a little bit different this time. I have these other snowflakes, and I also have, I thought these pearls would look really pretty. And these are self-adhesive, and you can just pull off one whole strand of them. And I'm just going to stick this to the very bottom, I think. There. I'm going to take off the very last one. Let me pull that adhesive off. All right. So we have that across the bottom like snow, and I might do it like the snowbank. I'm going to put some over on this little piece, and I'll put some down this piece too. There. All right, so then we have that. I have these really cute green ones. that I think matches hat, and I might do the same thing with that. Or maybe, I know what I'll do. I'm going to do this time, I'm going to do it in the blue. I'm going to put this right at the edge of the green and the blue on his hat. Just to kind of make it a little different there. And then I think I'll use these other stickers, these snowflake stickers, and embellish this one. Now, of course, you can embellish them all the same. You don't have to make them different since you're probably not sending the same card, two of the same cards to one person. And I'll go ahead and use this silvery one down here, right on top of that snowflake. And I think I'll put a couple up here. I'll use a silver one up in this corner. And I'll use one of the white ones kind of over here. There. So there, we made another one. Here's two options for you, and like I said, you can do them however you like, as much or as little. And if you want to even get the glue out and get the glitter out, you can glitter them up. You can use stickles, you can use ribbon, anything you'd like. If you have a little piece of ribbon, it would go cute really on there. Really cute on there is his scarf. That's really cool. The possibilities are endless what you could do. Okay, so that card is done. And what I would do if I was doing the whole box at once, I would just do all of one kind and then move to the next one. So then we have this one here with the 3 mittens, which I think are adorable. I blinged them up by putting a little bling at the top of each one. And by using some of these, they're kind of a holographic look. I got these at the Dollar Tree in a sheet about twice this size. I cut it down so it fits in my bling box. So I have that. And I think for the snowflakes, I'm going to use some of these snowflakes to just dress it up a little bit. On this big one, I'll put this white one, and I'll just alternate between white and silver. I'll put white on this one, and silver, and I'll do another silver one over here to cover up this little guy, and I'll do a white one here and a silver one over here. There. And I think for this one, maybe, let's see what we can do. Maybe we'll put some pearls on the mittens instead of the colors. No, I like the colors better. See, you can always change your mind. So I have red for the red one. There. Oops, it needs one more. Needs one more little one over here. There you go. And I have this gorgeous green. I love this green. It's this really bright green. Absolutely love it. And I take one off of that one. And then I have this blue one that's kind of a teal blue. Matches it really good. I just happen to have colors that match it. There we go. All right, so that's that card done. A little bit different. And it just adds a little sparkle to the cards. Then we have this one that says, "'Tis the season of joy and good cheer." So this is what I did with it. I used the big red bling that I got from the Dollar Tree, and they have it out again. I was there the other day. And I used one of these red snowflakes, which I thought was really pretty. It went well with it. But I'm going to try something different on this other one. I'll switch places. I thought I would put some holly on it. On each corner, I thought I would just add a sprig of holly to all four corners. These just remind me of like photo corners. And that could be what they were intended for when they made them. I don't know, but I like them. And I think that's pretty, and it adds a little bit of green to the card, which is kind of cool. And I really like that red snowflake, so I'm going to duplicate that on this card. I think it matches it really well. There. So that one's kind of glittered up. So you have two different looks there. That's kind of cool. And then there's this one. And this one, let me get my scissors. Use my little cutter bees for this. I used the gold tape. And I have a little bit of a trick to make it go in a square. I mitered some of those corners, so I want to show you how I did that. This is gold tape from AC, American Crafts. It's their glitter tape, and it's the perfect width for this. Absolutely perfect to cover that yellow belt buckle. You can use gold foil paper, you can do glue and glitter, you can do it however you desire. I need to cut this end nice and straight to begin with. I'm going to measure it and see how wide I need it for the width. And of course it would vary depending on the card you make. This card would be really easy to recreate as well from scratch with just making this kind of a buckle and using a piece of black ribbon. Another thing I thought of that you could do is you could keep that buckle intact, use your craft knife, and make a cut here and here and here and here, and weave your own piece of ribbon through. That would be an awesome way to do it as well. If I get brave, I may try that. So I cut two pieces for the width of this, and I just want to eye them up and just make sure they are pretty good. I want them to be as straight as I can and almost exact to the edge of that buckle. Okay, that's going to be good. I'm going to go ahead and stick these two down. It's hard to see what I'm doing from this angle. Okay. All right, and I'll put this bottom piece down. Okay, then I'm going to cut the two pieces to go up and down. And I'd always rather cut them a little bit big rather than too small. Like this one's a little bit too big. Okay, that's good. Let's try this one. And that's good. So to give this a nice finished look, I'm going to go ahead and miter the corners. If you watched one of my past videos, you'll see that I did that to frame a card. So what I'm going to do is just cut this corner at an angle. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Just like that. And then I will do it to the other side. Kind of about the same. So that's what I'm left with. And then it will fit right on there, and it'll look like it was meant to be like that. And I will do the same with this other one. You won't be able to see it really, really well, so it doesn't have to be perfect. The glitter is very forgiving because it'll kind of cover itself up. All right. So I will take the backing off, and I will stick this down. And you want to push those corners down really hard because you're adhering tape to the top of the glitter. If you want to, you can put a little dab of glue on it if you think they're going to come up. So you could recreate this card on just red cardstock. It doesn't have to be on a card or, you know, with this background already. Okay, now we do have the belt buckle. I don't know if you can tell, it's just a little tiny piece sticking out. So in order to fill in that little gap, I have some gold bling, and they're really small. I'm going to take just one off, and I'm just going to stick it right there. I'm going to try to stick it right there. There we go. And then that makes his buckle. And what I did on this one, just to spruce it up, I added some bling on the eye and the bottom of the exclamation point. And this is that holographic looking bling from the Dollar Tree. Or rainbow. It's so pretty. I don't really think the camera picks it up. It's almost multicolor when you look at it, but I don't think the camera, yeah, maybe there you can kind of see. There you go. It is so pretty, so shimmery. I can't believe I got that at the Dollar Tree. So there you go, that's a great card. I only have one more of these. I liked them so much I sent them out. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. I might try cutting that and putting a piece of ribbon in there. I'm not sure. I'll have to look around in my stash and see what I can find. I could always just do this too. If you don't have the tape, you could take, if I can find them, some of these. This would work. Let's do this real quick. Might as well. You could dress up his buckle with some of this bling, and this is just Dollar Tree bling. And it would make it much simpler. It would go much faster. I'm going to pull it apart a little bit, I think. I'm trying to decide. I'm going to put this piece back. get a fresh piece that I didn't stretch, because I don't know that I want it stretched. Let's try this again. Let's go this way first and see where we're at. I have a piece of dog hair. Okay. Yeah, let's see. It doesn't line up really good, so yeah, I will have to stretch. You can pull and stretch on that adhesive a little bit. And have it line up pretty good. And it just makes a little bit of a space in between each one. I'm liking this. I think it looks really cool. That's one heck of a fancy Santa belt buckle. So you could do that. And that's just with some of the Dollar Tree bling. I wonder how these would look if you put, yeah, I think that would bring some of that yellow down, or gold, I should say. There you go, there's one more done. All right, well, let me know what you think. If you don't have cards that can be recycled, you can always just get a cheap box of cards from the store. I know the Dollar Tree has some really inexpensive ones with sort of a plain picture on them. And if you bling them up, they could be really, really pretty. And the great thing about it is it already comes with the envelopes, and you don't have to do any folding, no fancy cutting, just add some stuff to it. The Dollar Tree has some really cool stickers out now. I went yesterday to the Dollar Tree, and they're starting to bring their Christmas stuff out. So I found this pack of stickers, same as last year. I've used quite a few of these little green trees and the snowflakes and the bows already, so that's great. I hope they come out with more of these. They're foam stickers. They're really great. And then this is something new that they had. I did not see this last year. They're wooden shapes. It says DIY stickers. I would imagine you can paint these or color them with markers. I'm going to play around with it. And the mittens, I just love them. They're so, so cute. And I think you could put something white up on the top of this, maybe some white bling or a piece of white ribbon to make it look like white fuzz on there. I'll play around with them, and if I come up with something great, I'll show you. If I don't come up with anything great, then I'm not going to show you, because, you know, you don't want to see stuff that's not great. But these are going to be a whole lot of fun to play with. I hope they come out with more of these. I really like the wood shapes. They're really cool. I'm going to try permanent markers on them and different things. I don't really have a lot of paint, but I'll see what I can figure out. Maybe even glitter. So we'll play. I'll let you know what I do with those. And I hope they come out with more of these. But any of these cards could really be dressed up with just this pack. You could put the snowflakes on this one. You could put the red bow. I guess I used all of those. I only have these and these left. But you could put the red bow on something like this. Use the red bow maybe up at the top. Or you could use the green Christmas trees down at the bottom, or just a couple of the snowflakes. So you really could use these, just stuff from the Dollar Tree, and decorate your cards. And they'll be a lot fancier than just plain cards. Well, let me know what you think. If you like what you see, please give this a thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my other videos. And check out, if it is not yet September 13th, go ahead and check out my giveaway. I have 100 subscribers and I'm doing a giveaway and I want you to be a part of it. So go find that video and check it out. If I remember, I'll link it in the comments below. You guys take care. Thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. You have a wonderful day and go get crafting. Bye-bye.